Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Mirror World News.
January 1st, 5:07 America, New York. Cowboy thrown and gored to death as bull runs riot in New Year's Eve rodeo tragedy. The unidentified cowboy, 25, from New South Wales in Australia, was thrown off the bull's back while riding in the novice category of the popular annual Warwick and Rodeo Society event at around 8 p.m. last night.
New York Times World News.
January 1st, 5 o'clock America, New York. A new puzzle turns Earth into a Rubik's Cube, but more complex. Continental drift is one of Henry Segerman's latest efforts to make mathematics real.
Washington Post World.
January 1st, 4:01 America, New York. Islamic State claims attack on Egypt police that killed 4. The Islamic State group has claimed responsibility for a militant attack on a police checkpoint in Egypt's Suez Canal city of Ismailia that killed at least 4 people, including 3 police.
Washington Post World.
January 1st, 3:28 America, New York. Though faulted, Benedict turned Vatican around on sex abuse. Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI rarely got credit for having turned the Vatican around on clergy sexual abuse, but as Cardinal and Pope, he pushed through revolutionary changes to church law to make it easier to defrock predator priests.
New York Times World News.
January 1st, 3:13 America, New York. North Korea vows to escalate nuclear threat against the South. Kim Jong-un told a Workers' Party meeting that his country must mass-produce nuclear missiles that could hit South Korea. North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, center, called for an exponential increase of the country's nuclear arsenal.
Wall Street Journal World News.
December 31st, 2219 America, New York. North Korea's Kim vows to increase nuclear arsenal. The North Korean leader ordered the development of a new intercontinental ballistic missile system capable of carrying out a quick nuclear counterstrike.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
December 31st, 2201 America, New York. Kim calls for exponential increase in North Korea's nuclear arsenal. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un says he wants to increase the country's nuclear arsenal exponentially. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un attends the 6th enlarged meeting of the 8th Central Committee of the Workers and AMP. Number 39. Party in Pyongyang, North Korea.
Fox World News.
December 31st, 2147 America, New York. World population expected to increase to more than 7.9 billion on New Year's Day, nearly 1% uptick from 2022. By New Year's Day, the world population is expected to reach 7,942,645,086 people after a 0.94% increase from January 2022.
BBC News World.
December 31st, 2133 America, New York. New Year celebrations. How the world brought in 2023. As the world turns, more and more countries greet 2023.
Mirror World News. December 31st, 2039 America, New York. Screaming teen vaults McDonald's counter and makes her own burger in bizarre TikTok. The 19-year-old suspect was slapped with charges for disorderly behavior, property damage and assault as a result of the shocking incident at a fast food restaurant in Adelaide.
Wall Street Journal World News. December 31st, 1853 America, New York. Ukraine rings in New Year with hope of Russia defeat. Optimism is tempered by worsening economic pain as President Volodymyr Zelensky pays tribute to sacrifices made.
Washington Post World.
December 31st, 1831 America, New York. Canada to require COVID tests for passengers from China. Canada plans to temporarily require people flying from China, Hong Kong and Macau to test negative for COVID-19 before leaving for Canada.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
December 31st, 1830 America, New York. Canada to require COVID tests for passengers from China. Canada plans to temporarily require people flying from China, Hong Kong and Macau to test negative for COVID-19 before leaving for Canada.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
December 31st, 1811 America, New York. Air raid sirens wail across Ukraine in first moments of 2023 as fresh blasts heard in Kyiv. Blasts have been heard in Kyiv and air raid sirens wailed across the country just after midnight, forcing Ukrainians to abandon New Year celebrations and head to bomb shelters. A police officer patrols the empty streets near Independence Square, Maidan, just minutes after midnight, during curfew in Kyiv, Ukraine, Sunday, Jan.
https://globalnews.ca/feed/.
December 31, 1804 America, New York. Consumers are scoring deals at Calgary auction that's pivoted to selling online shopping returns. Consumers are scoring great deals at a Calgary auction that has pivoted to selling online shopping returns. Wayne.